The four types of sentences.
Have a great day. I am Annalyn Divino and today we are going to learn about the different types of sentences according to its purpose. We know that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. So now, let's move on to the four types of sentences. We have a declarative sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and the exclamatory sentence. So let's start with a declarative sentence. Declarative sentence, this is a type of structure helps in making statements and provide an information. You can also express an opinion using them. It is the most common type among the four types of sentences, and it is prevalent in most academic writings and verbal speech. It is always ends in a period. For example, our teacher lives in that house. As we observe in this sentence, it gives an information and it ends with a period. Another example, my wife loves eating a cake in the morning. Again, we see in this sentence, and that is giving an information. So the husband gives the information about her wife loves to eat cake, and it is also ends with a period. Next, we have an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence is asking for information and it ends with a question mark. So if you see a sentence has a question mark and it is asking for information or asking a question, it means it is an interrogative sentence. For example, what is your name? Okay, as we see in this sentence, it is asking for information and it ends with a question mark. Another example, how old are you? Where do you live? Again, as we said to the first example, it is asking for information. The interrogative sentence is opposite of the declarative sentence. So we have an example. My sister is pregnant. As we say in this sentence, it ends with a period and it is giving an information. Okay, so when we change this period into a question mark, it will be my sister is pregnant. So this sentence, it is now asking for information and it is now interrogative sentence. So now let's move on to the exclamatory sentence. We use an exclamatory type to express the deep emotions or feelings. It can either be disbelief, happiness, and it must be the end with an exclamation point. Just like the declarative sentence, an exclamatory sentence makes a statement about something but with a stronger impression. For example, wow, I won the lottery. As we see in this sentence, it gives an statements and it shows an emotions and disbeliefs. Another example, yes, I got accepted. As we said in the first example, this sentence shows a strong impressions like he can't believe that she got accepted. She was surprised on the result. Okay, so always remember, if the sentence expresses an emotions and ends with an exclamation point, it is an exclamatory sentence. And the last one, we have the imperative sentence. imperative sentence, it expresses an order, request, or command, and it ends with a period. For example, show me your ID. Okay, as we see in this sentence, it giving a demand, and it ends with a period. Another example, please take your seat. Kindly fill out this form. As we observe in these two examples, it is used kindly and please. So it is asking for a request. We use kindly and please to look more polite. But in some cases, an exclamation mark might be used in the imperative sentence. Like this can be either being negative or positive depending on a message. For example, do not stop. As we see in this sentence, it is giving a demand but ends with a exclamation mark. And now I have here different examples. So let's identify if this sentence is imperative, interrogative, declarative, or exclamatory. So let's start. Number 1. I love to sing and dance. Okay. So the answer is declarative sentence because it is giving an information and it ends with a period. Okay, number 2. Where is your boyfriend? So the answer is interrogative sentence because it is asking for a question. Okay, next. Yes, today is my birthday. The answer is exclamatory sentence because it expresses an emotions. So now we'll learn the 4 types of sentences. These 4 types of sentences helps us to deliver our message meaningfully that people can understand. Knowing all types is important, and it will help in using some appropriate phrases for conveying a clear message with the right tone. How you speak and write can confuse if you don't know how when you use correct punctuation. So now that's all. Thank you. Goodbye.